You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, we see who's better in the NFC. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New Orleans Saints.
This one started, and here we go from New Orleans. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And first carry now, Brashard Smith. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Purdy looking to throw. He's got it over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down, Purdy to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Hits it through the middle. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
16 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Toss play, short side. We're working a couple yards past the line. Wanasenko in from the secondary, making that stop.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
From the gun is Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a gain of 10.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. You wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Caden, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be. Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stings. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Cause I never gave up. All I know is going to get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, ain't taking off the damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Got her broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama better, but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist. I can tell.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Ready?
Staying with Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to it. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Hold it ready.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And then they're full steam ahead, but ran that steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Running with Walker again. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
To the air, on 3rd and long. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Smith does not score. They not only stop him, backed him up a couple of yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Watch out.
3rd and goal, Purdy. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by Yonasaker. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
Ready.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's 18 Cardinals. Let's Lions. Go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Quick slant, caught by Neighbors. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at first down here. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. A pick up there, 33 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Ready.
They go play action on first down. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Check that.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Running left. Here's Walker. On the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Has it downfield near the boundary. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Cougar 19, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a goal and a touchdown. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Eagles nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake, Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Takes it in at the 21. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
First and 10. At their own 37-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. The drive begins with a walker run. Cuts it to the right sideline. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
14. Eagles nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
13 yards.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off his snap.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the pistol, Smith. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block along, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here's Purdy to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. Pistol formation here first as they come to the line. From the pistol, give here to Walker. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. This is caught by Trey Palmer. He's taken down after a very
productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll go play action. Hauled in again, it's McBride. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion. That's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Come on.
Sticking to the air here. Finds a seam down the middle. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Handoff running left, Walker. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. A back who can show off his wheels.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. He finds Neighbors right side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 5-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Here we go. Start. Go.
They give up the gut to Walker. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him first and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Alert. 76.
Walker is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down, Philadelphia.
Big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Play action now with Purdy. That one's cut on the left sideline. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 32 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18!
Looking inside the red zone. Complete over the middle. And this is down all the way to the 3. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. And that one is incomplete. And the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute, and will continue to do so.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get their first points of this game just before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond their 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Go! Ready?
The play fake, he'll throw. Lobs this deep down the middle. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Nearly an interception on that play, and now they face second down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series, and instead, just couldn't quite hang on.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Let's go!
Back to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Cowboy, come on, come on. Cowboy 80. Hey, check that, street. Ready, ready?
They'll go with Walker on the counter. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Come 19. Get it. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to get this one into enemy territory. Get a 47. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. On his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Ready? 18, go!
He cuts it to the right sideline. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out at halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
Eagles 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. Here's the handoff. He dodged the tackle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. No slated downs to approach here from the 40.
And an Eagle first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. Escapes a defender. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game.
Eagles 14.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. He feeds it 2nd and 9. He's dropping back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Dante Kent. And the Eagles are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down throw by Purdy. He's still going at the 30. Running in the red zone. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Purdy will sneak it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Traveler! Let's go!
They go with Walker here. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he stops. Making a tackle there, Joey Bosa.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready!
Staying with Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Okay, break! 60 Maverick, let's go now! Ready,
They'll throw 3rd and long. He's got McBride complete. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They're set up at the 35 now.
come on! Ready!
Walker on 1st down. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Hey, check this. Here we go.
Running with Walker again. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Okay, ready? Panther 11! Panther 11! Go!
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he has this down to the 34. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready, ready? Let's go!
It's Walker on the give. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Not even a little bit.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
The give now to Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Get it. Go.
Back to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Eagles have some new life in the fourth.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. Put some heat on this deep. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. On his Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Saints 35, Eagles 21. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Putting the receiver in motion. They give it to him again. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Purdy's pass. Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
No. Let's go now.
Airing it out to start this drive. Clock Holding up, they're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
And 16.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Back now, pressure coming. He has room past the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints likely locked up the win right there. Brandon Fry, the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
42. Eagles 21. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Lofts it deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. They're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Brought in right side. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Eagles, first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of football when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Here we go.
Running left, here's Walker. And he will score. It's a touchdown. The Saints make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 5th rushing score in this game alone. That one
right down the middle. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Starting at the 10. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Eagles take over first down 2 at their own 24-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. They'll try this extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Dropping a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding a wave and now you're telling on shore. What's it used to be a Ritz when you're inside this, but you don't want to see.
Okay, break.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Come on.
To the ground with Walker. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints on their way to their 3rd win of the year.
Ready, set.
Second and 3 now.
Ready. Ready.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Makes the tackle. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Ready, ready. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And a decent run gets him out 4. It's going to be 3rd down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Go. Ready, ready.
Air it out on 3rd. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints have likely locked up the win right there. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21.
Saints 56, Eagles 35. Jake Moody.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. That's brought in. It's his back, Rashard Smith. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense ended up for 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Get set, get set. Up.
Gonna keep this one and go. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. Brock Purdy with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
Kate, I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on 1st down. Job well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game.
Eagles 42.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Drops to a knee here. Only one more timeout for that defense to burn and preserve some clock. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Go.
He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They'll kneel it down as we get close to just 50 seconds remaining. Down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Trying to force one through there. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
One final shot here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. So it's a win for the Saints. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.